Hey everybody, welcome back to both the Blind Press YouTube and Twitch channels. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. I'm not, but it's my fault, so hey, whatever. Um, fucking, that's just how it always goes. Um, so yeah, what else? Bishop is here, Man Squatch is here. Let's see. Oh, the Supreme Court is reversing Colorado's decision. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because it's they can't take him off the ballot in one state. That doesn't work. And the fact that the Colorado Supreme Court even tried that was ridiculous because there's there's no way. There's no way that that would be constitutional. No matter how you feel about Trump, um, or Biden, for that matter, um, there's to have a state remove somebody from being able to be on the ballot while they are a running candidate is not okay. So that's not a surprise decision for me. It would have been a surprise decision had the U.S. Supreme Court upheld it, because that just would have been batshit crazy. Let's put in my earbuds so I can keep an ear out for Twitch chat too, so I'm not having the computer talk in your guys' ears. It's gonna be bad enough to have voiceover from my phone do it. Hello, Julio. Welcome to the stream. So, because I didn't open things in the correct order, my screen is not shared. So, I figured I would do something a little bit different for the first part of the stream, before we switch to gaming, and I figured I would do a few story times about when I was a little kid, or growing up being blind and living in a sighted household and going to public school, because I did not go to any blind schools. I was public school all the way through, and there were some schools had a few blind students in them because it was easier for the vision vision teachers, like the special education teachers responsible for teaching Braille. It was easier for them if the students were in the same spot, if they all lived, in the same area. But I did not have that luxury. I was the only blind child in my school throughout kindergarten to grade 12. And it had its drawbacks for sure, because I didn't really get exposed to blind kids except for summer camp. And part of me kind of wishes that I did have more blind friends growing up. But in some ways I'm also glad, because the blind community is just so isolated and insular, and there's a lot of weird behavior amongst blind kids, even blind kids who aren't otherwise disabled. So I'm just kind of glad that that's not happening, or that didn't happen. Learning Braille is a bumpy road. I did have Braille textbooks, and oh my god, were they big. They took up, we had to have literal cupboard, how classrooms have those cabinets and shit. We had to take up one full cabinet for one textbook. When it got to high school, it was ridiculous, because math was 20 to 30 volumes. History was 20 to 25 volumes. Like, and we had to figure out a place to put it. And of course, because there were so many volumes, I couldn't take everything with me. So it was really frustrating if the geography teacher one day or was like, okay, we're going to be on page 25. I was like, okay, so I need volume 1. Okay, now today I want everybody to turn to page 300. Yeah, I need to go to the other room at the other end of the school and get that volume of textbook, please, because you didn't say anything about us going that far ahead. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I'll miss like a good part of the lesson that you're trying to teach. And it'll be good. It'll be great. It'll be fun. And then there was the teachers that would forget that I needed anything, like all the handouts in Braille. So they needed to get them to my workers before they handed them out to the class so that the worker could type it up and put it into Braille. Or when technology became available to the scanner, the Kurzweil scanner, they would scan it, make sure it scanned properly, correct any errors, and then print it in Braille. But a lot of my teachers would forget, and they'd like hand everything out, and they'd be like, oh, sorry, I forgot to hand this to your worker. You'll just have to listen. And I'm like, really? That's your solution. I'll just have to listen. Okay.
All messages. Man's watch. At Blind Press, did you have Julio Gomez? Did you go horseback riding when you were little?
Did I go horseback riding when I was little? I've been horseback riding since I was 4. I did horseback riding every summer from when I was 4 till when I was 11. And I did 2 week-long horseback riding day camps where you got to learn how to groom the horses and put on the saddles and muck out the stables, and we would go for trail rides, and we would do learning certain show horse things. Oh, sweet, you got your ears pierced. Nice. Cool, Sightless. Cool. So yeah, I did horseback riding, and then my grandmother got me some horseback riding lessons when I was, when I was about 16.
Man's watch. At Blind Press, did you have Man's watch? They forgot I was blind. How could they forget?
They forgot I was blind. How could they forget? They do that a lot.
Man's watch. You just said you were the only blind kid in your school. That's who you were. You were the blind chick. But
yeah, I was the blind chick.
Man's watch. Okay, now read from the board. 4 periods. Oh wait, ellipsis. Ellipsis.
Oh my god. So, get this, man, Squatch. There was a substitute teacher in 3rd grade. And he was writing stuff down on the board. And not saying anything. So I put up my hand and I'm like, can you please speak like what you're writing out on the board so I can start copying it down too? I'm blind. I can't see what you're doing. So he starts doing that, and I start typing with my brailler. Now, a brailler, in fact, I'll be right back. I'll show you what a brailler looks like. Because I have one. Actually, I have 2. This is a Braille typewriter. So, these are the keys. You turn the thing around, and the paper goes in here. This thing right here is what punches the holes through the paper. So if you wanted to start it back at the at the margins, you'd push it back there. See, it even sounds like a typewriter. So you'd flip these levers back, you'd slip your paper under here and put it on this plaque thing. You'd roll, after you put the paper down, you'd flip the lever and you'd roll it forward with these knobs. And then you'd punch your paper with the keys. And this was a wonderful way for children to get carpal tunnel syndrome at the tender age of 8. And so I start typing with that, and it's loud, by the way. It's loud. Sorry, I'm just putting it back on the shelf. It's a loud motherfucker. So I start typing away the math problem, and he stops and he looks at me, he goes, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm blind. I'm using my brailler to write down the math problem." And he's, by this time, like, this is like mid-year. So the class is used to it. And then, so they start laughing at him. And, oh, you learned to read Braille by sight when you were bored at a job you had? Oh, I've heard of the Note Touch Plus. So the class starts laughing at him because he's acting like I'm being disruptive, right? And they're completely used to me writing in Braille by this point, and he ends up looking like an idiot. And he basically had no authority for the rest of the... He has no authority left for the day because he yelled at the blind kid. Those motherfuckers were heavy as hell carrying those around at school every fucking... Oh my god, yes. Carrying the... Luckily for me, by the time I got to where I was doing class-to-class shit, I had it was called a Braille Light 40. So it was the refreshable Braille note taker. So I only had to have my brailler for math. So luckily I was able to like leave the brailler in the math room. So that was lucky. But yeah, that math teacher, or that substitute teacher that yelled at me for brailing, that was funny as hell. Or the French teacher that yelled at me for destroying a worksheet on purpose, because braillers are notorious for eating paper once you've brailled it out, but if you have to like put it back in and fill it out again, like if you have blanks to fill in or something, it's notoriously hard to line up. It's notorious for eating paper, which is what happened one day when I was trying to do my French work. And the French teacher legit, like, I had to start ripping the paper out of the machine because it ate it up so badly that I had to rip it off the roller. And my French teacher thought I was doing it on purpose. And I'm like, no, it's the brailler literally ate the paper. And I didn't have, like, none of my assistants were there to back me up to say, yes, this is a thing that happens. So she was like, and I was sick that day. So I just legit start crying in the middle of class because the teacher's like, no, you're lying to me. You ripped up your work on purpose. I'm like, but I like French. Why would I do that? I like learning languages. How does Braille do the accents in French? So, accents are usually done with, with Braille, there's shorthand and letter for letter. And when you're writing in another language, you write it out letter for letter. So when you use an accented letter, you will use a symbol that would normally be a shorthand symbol, like a contracted word. But it's, in this case, it's an actual accented letter. Like in Spanish, for example, the E's, like the E acute and everything, is the contracted symbol for the word the. But because you write everything out letter for letter, when you see that, you're not going to think it says THE. You're going to go, oh, that's an accented E in Spanish. It's similar in French. They do, for accent aigu, for the E, it is the symbol for the word for, F-O-R, which is a full braille cell. So it's all 6 dots. So,
I named my braille note touch plus Tracy. She's my braille translator.
You named your braille note touch Tracy. That's funny. Hey, Spoonie. That's funny. You named your note touch. That's amusing. I like that. I never named any of my devices. I know some people do, but I've never done that. Let's see. What other silly stories can I tell? Oh God. Speaking of assistants, my educational assistant, the one responsible for getting my work translated into Braille for me, she was the one I had from grade 1 to grade 9. She was the biggest worrywart ever. And like, she shouldn't have been working with blind kids if she was as much of a worrier as she was, because she would have instilled just unnecessary fear in a blind kid that didn't have a family behind them going, no, try shit, do shit. You want to run down the street? Sure, go ahead. Oh yeah, you tripped and fell. Get up, you're fine. You know, like, it's crazy. Like, she would tell me, like, not to play on the monkey bars because she was afraid I would hurt myself. She would tell me not to run around, like, as fast as I would. She got on mine and my best friend's case because I wasn't doing proper sighted guide with my best friend, which means I wasn't holding on to her elbow while we were walking around. I'm like, yeah, because she's my best friend. I'm gonna, like, link arms with her or hold her hand. And they're like, that's not proper guiding technique. And we're like, but we're playing and talking. She's not formally guiding me anywhere. It's like, what? This woman was just, she had no idea how to have fun, this lady. I really don't understand how she could work with children and not understand how to have fun. It just, I never understood that. Like, we were doing a cross-stitching project in the 4th grade, and she was freaking out. She's like, you're gonna poke your eye out! I'm like, dude, first of all, I'm not an idiot. Second of all, my eyes are prosthetic, so no, I'm not. And she just kept freaking out. So finally, I stuck the needle right in my eye. And I'm like, look, it's fine. See? It's not going in anywhere. It's fine. Like, oh my God. I found out later that she was actually an alcoholic. I had no idea she was an alcoholic, but when I found that out, like, thinking back, it made perfect sense, because she was always, like, shaking when she was at work, and then she had this weird smell about her that, I didn't like connect it with alcohol, because it didn't smell like the stale alcohol smell that I was used to. But I think she must have been like a brandy drinker or something, because Like, it was definitely alcohol, but it was not like your stale beer or stale rum smell. It is definitely more like of a pungent sour smell, if that makes sense. It was it was really strange. And then when, like, nearer to the end of our working relationship, she just started like passing out in the middle of what we were doing. Like, she would be talking to me and then she would just fall asleep. It was like, what is going on with you? It was very strange. This woman was very weird, and we would always be at odds because she was constantly telling me that I was gonna hurt myself or do something wrong, or like she would try to teach me orientation and mobility skills even though she wasn't an orientation and mobility instructor. She was just a mess. And my actual vision teacher, her boss, had to come talk to me and be like, she's really upset with you. And I'm like, well, maybe if she didn't treat me like I was gonna break apart every 5 seconds, then I wouldn't be so abrupt and I wouldn't be trying to avoid her all the time. Just a thought. Just a thought. You don't have to, like, and by this point she had known me for years. So she didn't have to act that way. She knew that I was going to be okay. She just couldn't stop. So it was insane. Like, there were a lot of people growing up in my school, like a lot of teachers. I had some good teachers, and then I had some really messed up teachers. Like the one who was racist against people from the Middle East. She was interesting. There was a girl from Somalia. She came halfway through the year. She came from the Sudan, so middle Africa, Central Africa, and my teacher was so fucking rude to this poor girl, and like, this girl was the nicest girl you could possibly, like, honestly, and this is gonna sound horrible, but she was the only nice girl or nice person I've ever met from that area. She spoke to me with, like, kindly. She and I were good friends. Like, she would come have lunch with me and my best friend because everybody else made fun of her. They made fun of her name because her name, unfortunately, was Doo-Doo, but it was not spelt the way you would think it was spelt. And everybody, who stepped in it? What, did you smell it? Like, they'd make fun of her name. They'd make fun of the way she smelled. They'd make fun of the food she ate. Like, and the teacher, the biggest thing, one day, we were doing a test, and this girl accidentally sneezed. Right? Simple enough. She sneezed. And the teacher yelled at her and was like, "I'm giving you a 0 for interrupting the test." And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, and it was insane. Like, she literally gave this girl a 0 for sneezing. You gotta love the 90s, right? You gotta love the 90s in inner city school. It's just, and I'm like, dude, just because the other kids in your class from that area are shit disturbers doesn't mean she is. She sneezed. What the hell? Elementaries or O&M instructors are awesome. I got really lucky with all of my O&M instructors. They were great. They taught me everything I needed to know. And I was really sad when I moved to this town, because I had to let go of my O&M instructor that I have had since I was 12. And I was like, we still text and stuff, because obviously we've become more than a teacher client. We're friends. But I was really sad when I found out that she wouldn't be able to continue being my instructor. It sucked, because she was amazing. Because of her, I'm able to teach myself roots and everything. And being able to teach yourself a root is really, really important, because sometimes you're not going to have access to O&M. So if you can use your map on your phone and your O&M skills and just learn it yourself, you're at a much better advantage than somebody who doesn't have the necessary skills to do what it takes. I wonder if I close Chrome and then reopen it, will it share everything? Let's see. Let's see. If I switch to the live scene, now that Streamlabs is open, can you guys see this? Because if you can, then we can watch videos. So that would be good. So let's just see if somebody in chat can see the thingy. Yes, the thingy. That is the technical term. It should be visible, because Streamlabs was open and I went straight from the tab. So it should be visible. So let's just push play and hope that somebody with sight comes in. So this is a custody hearing that we're going to react to, and apparently this mother is wasted.
I do not agree to grandmother being the supervisor. Right? Her grandmother's got a rap sheet longer than mine, okay? And I got a rap sheet, sir. Okay?
Oh God. Everybody has a rap sheet. This is not a good beginning.
I get the general gist. If anybody's drunk or high, including the grandmother or Miss Briggs or Miss Chapman, visitation doesn't happen.
But I mean, definitely overnight, I think that, there's no reason why I haven't been able to sleep or tuck my kid in or give him a bath, in 4 years, I mean, and
Dude, are you on meth right now?
I've been to rehab. I've been to, I have completed years, I mean, no reason why I haven't
Listen
been
to
able
how
to
fast
sleep
she's
or tuck my kid
talking.
in or give him a bath, in 4 years, I mean, and I've been to plenty of parenting classes. I've been to rehab. I've been to, I have completed things and been born, I mean, I could probably teach a parenting class, truth be told, so.
I have her mother on pretty much supervised visits right now, right? She showed up to my house drinking, and I'm in recovery, been sober over 5 years, and threw her liquor bottle underneath the bush on my front porch. So grandmother gets supervised visits.
Oh my God!
Holy shit! This family's a mess. Already, we're 1 minute and 5 seconds into this video, and we've got we've got mom talking like she's on meth. We've got dad saying that the grandmother showed up drinking and threw her bottle under the bush. Like, what the fuck is going on here? This poor child. All right.
Both swear the testimony you're about
So
to
we're
give
back.
will be
We're
the
gonna
truth,
start this at the
the whole
beginning
truth,
now.
and nothing
That
but
was
the
just a
truth,
little
Bob?
snippet.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Manuel, you're parked, correct?
Sir?
You're parked.
I'm sorry, I can't hear
Is
you.
your vehicle parked?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm sitting
Okay.
sitting
All right,
in the
thank you.
drive.
All right, that's fine. I just need to answer the question. All right, Ms. Nutt, go ahead and proceed.
Your Honor, we're on a motion for a change of status. The child is currently living with the father, Mr. Manuel, and the mother is in agreement with that. We have an agreement on most of the terms except for visitation and support. So I'll read the agreements out to the record first.
Okay.
The parties, like I stated, agree that the child is living with the father and has been since August of 2019. The parents are in agreement to be appointed or to remain as joint managing conservators, but with Mr. Manuel designating the child's primary residence.
Wow. Okay, so that's unusual for the father to have primary custody of the child. That's very rare.
Without any
So
geographic restriction. He currently lives in the Houston area. They are not in agreement on a specific time frame for visitation, but they do agree to an injunction to where neither party will consume drugs or alcohol 12 hours before possession or during possession. And I do believe they're
That's
also in agreement that
if
Ms.
you
Chapman
need to
will produce a clean drug test before any visitation period.
if you need to have it written that you have to abstain from alcohol and drugs 12 hours and during your visitation, and then you need a clean drug test before you visit, that's kind of sad.
Mr. Manuel will pay for that drug test.
No, Michael's not paying for it.
Oh, he's not in agreement to pay for the drug test then.
No.
So I will come back to that issue. Neither parent has access to private health insurance at a reasonable cost right now. Mr. Manuel will try to apply for Medicaid or CHIPS for the child. Mom has agreed to pay medical support of $113 per month beginning March 1st, 2024. Ms.
What
Chapman
about
is also
back pay?
releasing all unassigned child support and medical support arrears. So after release, Mr. Manuel has child support arrears of $715.43 as of
Why
February
does he have
27th,
arrears?
2024, and he'll pay that off at $10 per month beginning
Why does he have arrears if he's had the child since 2019?
March 1st, 2024.
That doesn't make sense.
After release of the unassigned medical support arrears, his judgment is $868.42 as of February 27th, 2024, and he'll pay that off at $10 per month beginning March 1st. Both parents agreed there's been no family violence in the last 2 years, and neither is requesting a non-disclosure. I will start by calling the father, Mr. Manuel. Will you please state your name? Will you unmute your device?
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry, Michael Manuel.
Okay, and sir, what's the child's name?
Manuel.
Okay, and did you hear those agreements that I just read out into the record?
Yes, ma'am.
And I know I announced the agreed term for the drug testing, but other than that, are you in agreement with everything else I read out?
No, ma'am. After sitting here and thinking about
No,
it for the
ma'am.
last 30 minutes, the custody thing, I'm requesting it be sole custody. Now, I know that she's going to argue with it, but it needs to be sole custody.
Okay, so besides that, and besides the drug testing, everything.
So he doesn't want joint. So this is what he's saying. He doesn't want joint conservatorship now. He wants sole custody with visitation to the mother.
Everything else you're still in agreement with.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so you're requesting to be a sole managing conservator then?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you explain why you believe that's in the best interest of the child?
Well, because everything that when CPS gave the child to me, and they requested her to do, all the stuff they request, because of the situation that the child.
Oh, dude. You are
She just bailed.
in the Matrix.
She's
Mr.
only seen
Manuel-
this kid in the
Mr.
last
Manuel-
4 years.
Mr. Manuel, your
Yes, ma'am.
connection kind of cut up there, so can you repeat what you were saying?
Yes. Since you gave me August 19th, and CPS ordered her to do all those things, parents and all that.
Holy shit.
She just bailed on it. She doesn't do any of that, and um, and he's only seen 3 times in the last 4 years.
3 times in the last 4 years? Holy shit.
So I mean,
That's
I feel like
insane.
pretty much like she's abandoning type situation, and drugs has been first, and I get it because I've been
She
there,
has
but
abandoned him.
at this time I'm requesting sole conservatorship of him.
Okay, and is there still a current CPS case open?
No, there is not. They closed it. They couldn't keep it open because we couldn't get a hold of her. She just like went off the map.
And
Griffin went
what
to
was
jail,
their
went to
reason?
prison.
What was CPS's reasoning for removing her from the possession of the mother?
Because multiple people reported that she was high on drugs in different situations.
Oh,
And
good.
you've had him since August of 2019, and since then, have you been the main one making decisions for him?
Absolutely. She hasn't made a single decision.
Okay, so he's had the child for 4 years. The child was removed for her drug use. He's been making the decisions since then. So, yeah, I don't know why she thinks she
And has
gets
she reached out to you to
joint
try to be involved or
conservatorship
no?
now.
On a few occasions, but on most occasions, I've reached out to her because the kid wants her in his life. You know what I'm saying? He wants to know his mom's okay.
Right.
And like as of right now, she can't even like. I'm letting them talk every weekend on the telephone for a few, on Saturday mornings, and on multiple times she's not answered her phone. She can't even be consistent with answering a phone call.
That's
for him.
sad.
And
That poor kid.
there's no consistency.
He just wants
because
his mom.
She's still doing the same old thing, and I'm not mad at her for that. I want her to do the best. Nobody's on her team more than I am, but I'm on my son's team more, and he needs
Yep.
consistency before she starts trying to enter his life again.
Yep.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so as for visitation, are you wanting her visits to be supervised?
Absolutely.
And who
And
would
I'm
you request to be
I'm
the supervisor?
Well, I would let either me or her sister do it, but I'm requesting that the judge put something in there. She used to take some parenting classes or pass multiple drug tests,
That
not less 12
she
hours
is
before
getting
she shows up.
angry.
And would you be willing to pay for those drug tests, or do you?
No, I
Nope.
would not. She can pay for them herself. I pay for everything else.
Good answer. And this bitch in the background, she's huffing and puffing. You can hear it. Like she is pissed.
And you live in,
I do.
and that's outside of Houston, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know where mom currently lives?
She doesn't have a current address. She moves around motel to motel.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, is she mostly in the DFW area? Do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
As far as I know,
She's
I don't know.
motel hopping.
I never know her location.
Okay, and we've calculated child support based on minimum wage, which for a mom comes out to $209 per month beginning March 1st, 2024. Are you requesting any child support from Ms. Chapman?
No.
Do you believe that's in your child's best interest?
Yeah.
And just to confirm, you're okay
Because
with
she
your
has
address
no
and the
money.
phone number being printed in the court order?
Yes, ma'am. Just so long as
She has no
she
money,
can't show
so
up there. Yes, ma'am. I don't want her showing up in my house and stirring up no mess.
Okay, if the court orders a visitation schedule, it's typically on Ms. Chapman to come to your residence to do pickup and drop-offs. Is there a neutral location you would suggest instead?
I mean, if the court orders visitation, then yeah, and then she can just come to my house, or I can meet her anywhere she wants to meet, as long as it's in my area. I'm not driving to Dallas.
Okay, but you'd be okay with her coming over to your residence? for
yeah,
that
that's
purpose?
a fair. Yeah, to not drive from Houston to
Is that
Dallas,
correct, Mr.
that's
Mabel?
fair.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I will pass the witness. The state calls the mother Miss Chapman. Ms. Chapman, will you please state your name?
Yeah,
Kelly Chapman.
This is gonna be
Okay.
fun.
And so, Ms. Chapman, I read out some things in the beginning. Those terms I read out Are you in agreement with them?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And I originally read out that you and Mr. Manuel agreed to joint managing conservatorship, but you just heard him state that he wants sole managing conservatorship. Are you still requesting joint?
I think that joint is fair. I mean, I give him,
I think
he's
the
been making
joint
decisions
is
for him this
fair.
long, and I'm perfectly okay with his judgment on things.
Dude,
I just think that it's just fair that, it remains equal or joint, although regardless of how it ends up in court today, it'll still be him making all the decisions. He's not included me whatsoever. Even
you basically abandoned your son to drug addiction. What did you expect him to do?
His information is true. I have not been present most of the time because of the way I've not been allowed to call because of my inconsistencies. I haven't been able to, I haven't been allowed to call or to be in contact. So
what kind of owning up, not owning up bullshit was that?
I haven't contacted him because whenever I talk to my son, he's being coached on what to say. It was for so long I felt like
sure
that. He's calling another woman.
Oh, you put yourself on mute by accident.
Give us the new mother, the new girlfriend.
Okay, so Ms. Chapman, you're wanting joint managing conservatorship, which is what it was ordered originally in 2017, correct?
Yes, ma'am. If possible.
And you're wanting the ability to be able to be involved in his life.
Please.
Okay. And let's see. You're releasing all of the unassigned arrears that are owed to you. Is anyone forcing you or threatening you to release that money?
No, ma'am. I did that on my own.
And you understand that once it's released, you can't come back to court and get the money back?
Correct.
Okay. And you are unemployed currently, is that correct?
Correct.
And do you have any other children?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh,
okay.
She
So
doesn't.
Calculated
That's a surprise.
minimum wage child support at $209 per month. Are you in agreement or disagreement to pay the child support?
Agreement.
Okay. Do you have any safety concerns with your address or your phone number being printed in the court order?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Do you
and so
have
let's
an
talk about
address?
visitation. You're wanting your visits to be unsupervised. Is that correct?
I mean, if my mom, somebody, I'm not going to go pick my kid up under the influence of any kind of drugs. I don't use drugs on a daily basis. I use recreationally. I have in the past, and when I drink, I'm just maybe a little more than the average person. I have in the past the influence of any kind of drugs. I don't use drugs on a daily basis. I use recreationally. I have in the past.
What do you use recreationally? Adderall?
And I drink. I'm just maybe a little more than the average person that drinks or does whatever on their weekends, but that's fine. I don't need unsupervised visitation. I just want to be able to see my kid, once a month. If I were to come to town, I do live in the DFW area, so it's a little drive
all over
to go back home. But whenever I would come, I would like to be able to see him with my mom. I won't be alone. I'll be with my mom, my aunt,
waving her hands
not necessarily
around.
my sister, but somebody. If not, if myself, then maybe my family. That's
okay.
Trust.
So you'd be okay with either your mom or your aunt being a supervisor?
For sure.
Okay.
But definitely like an overnight. I think that there's no reason why I haven't been able to sleep or tuck my kid in or give him a bath. In
why are
4
you
years.
Talking like you're.
I've been to plenty of parenting classes. I've been to rehab. I've been to I have completed.
Are you sure you've been to rehab?
Since he's been born, I could probably teach a parenting class. Truth be told, So,
you sound very.
I could probably teach a parenting
sped
class.
up.
Truth be told, So just consider that in the decisions if you could.
And you're wanting to have overnights with him as well?
Maybe once a month, one night a month, if possible. Maybe every 3 months, once a night. For one night, just something to reestablish the bond. My kid, he wants me. He wants a relationship with me. And
turn off
the phone,
YouTube?
30 minutes.
I don't know how to turn off YouTube. Like, kill the video? You fell in love with your instructor? That's funny, Sightless. That's funny. You fell in love with your O&M instructors. Oh, turn up YouTube. It's as high as it'll go. It's at 100%.
It's 10 minutes. Once a week is not
see.
very often.
Okay. And is the CPS case still open or is it closed?
It's closed.
Where is?
And what was the result of the case?
Where's my media
I don't really know,
sharing?
ma'am. I didn't. My kid went to my mom's house whenever I started using. I was responsible enough, and I put him with my mother before they didn't remove him. He was already removed. I've already placed him with my mother when I did relapse. So he was never around me using.
Okay. And did you ever go to court for CPS?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's better. That's better.
I'll pass the witness.
All right. Most of the parts y'all agreed to, those are all fine with me. Just because Mr. Manuel lives in Houston and Ms. Chapman, you live in Dallas, that's a good reason, at least just for that reason only, that we should do sole managing, because it's going to be pretty hard for y'all to work together if y'all don't live in the same city.
Yeah.
So I don't really need to go much more into that than the other issues y'all discussed. So be sole managing with Mr. Manuel to make the decisions. Medical sports 113. The judgments that were read are fine. And then child support's 209 based on minimum wage. On the visitation, I have concerns if you're saying you're not sober and clean and you're still recreationally using here and there. That's not right. That doesn't make any sense. So sometimes you have to make a choice of whether it's more important to use recreationally or visit your children on a regular basis. That's how I look at it. And to me, it's an easy decision for me to make. And it should be an easy decision for most people to make, but not everybody does. So
if you're,
that's something that needs to happen.
I'm sorry. Should pot be legal federally? Yeah, but it's not, especially in Texas. And if you have a history of using harder drugs and you're using freaking if you have a history of using hard drugs but you're using marijuana as a harm reduction method, unfortunately, if you're in a situation where you have lost custody of your kid, you have to go, okay, what's a different way that I can reduce relapse? I know that, because I know that a lot of people use marijuana as a relapse reduction method, and I agree that it should be allowed. But unfortunately, until it's federally declassified as a Schedule 1, it's not going to happen.
It needs to happen before we can talk about having a whole weekend of visitation.
Yeah.
So let's do this for visitation. It'll be 1 weekend per month. You need to let's see. Where am I not here?
Hello, Judge. Where'd you go?
All right. You need to give Mr. Manuel 48-hour notice, like 2 days before, telling him that you're going to come for your visitation. It'll be 1 weekend per month, or 1 Saturday per month. Let me write that. I think I wrote it wrong on my notes here. Sorry. It'll be one Saturday per month from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's supervised by a maternal grandmother. So Mr. Manuel should be coming to your residence to pick up, or if you want to tell her a place to meet near your home, you can do that too. But otherwise, she's going to come to your residence with the maternal grandmother. Probably best to start off picking up at your residence. If she's under the influence of drugs or alcohol at the time, then that'd be reasonable. That I don't think anybody's going to tell you that you can't deny your visitation. So if you're under the influence, you're not getting your visit. So if you're sober, then the visitation will be from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. supervised by maternal grandmother. So maternal grandmother needs to make the trip to Houston or to Mr. Manuel's residence for supervision.
And this is when he's going to start saying the grandmother
as well anyway, so that will work out pretty well.
Safe. think
and she needs to make sure she's supervising
this
at all
is where the
times
clip comes.
for those 5 hours. I don't want to do overnight visitation right now if you're still not clean and sober. So, message to the child, please stop talking, both of y'all.
Ha ha!
You need to listen. Let me finish first.
Suckers.
It's not very important that you get clean until you've done that. That I understand Mr. Manuel's concerns. That makes sense. But that's why I've also limited to just a few hours instead of an overnight. Hopefully you wouldn't be using in the middle of the day. And hopefully you wouldn't go to a visitation drunk or high.
Yeah,
so
that
I
would be
think
bad.
Just limiting it to those 5 hours should work.
You don't need to
I'm
be
also
doing
ordering
that.
telephone access, that the child be available for telephone access every Thursday night from 7 to 7:30. Up to 30 minutes, depending on how long. It can be shorter if you want. But Ms. Chapman, you're to initiate the phone call. Mr. Manuel, you need to make sure
you have to call, not them call you.
That you answer the phone, or if the child has his own phone, that he answers, and you make sure, of course, he knows that mother's going to be calling, and it'll only be those times. It won't be other times. Now, I am also ordering that mother pay for one drug test before the visitation begins. So you need to do a drug test and then show Mr. Manuel a copy of the drug test. You can probably do that by emailing him or texting him a copy of the drug test and then bringing it with you when you go to pick up the child. I'm not going to order multiple drug tests because I think we'll kind of know what the way your condition is when you show up. And I would really hope that you're not showing up high. So,
like today,
if you're
your
showing up high, then
condition
Mr.
is
Manuel's
all
got a
weird.
reason to say, nope, not happening.
Right.
And then from there, hopefully things will improve. Let's see. I think I already said child support's $209 a month, medical support's $113.
So she owes
everything else that y'all agreed to. I already,
$322
I'm approving all that. I'm
month.
not going to go over it again. All right, Mr. Manuel. Let me start. I know that maybe both of y'all don't agree with everything I've just said. I understand that, but that's my ruling. But I'll answer a question if you have a question, but I'm not going to probably change my mind. So, Mr. Manuel, did you have a question before I let you go for the day?
I did, sir. Her mother, I have her mother on like pretty much supervised visits right now, right? Because when I was in the beginning, I was letting her mother the grandmother have supervised visits. She showed up to my house drinking, and I'm in recovery, been sober over 5 years.
So the grandmother's just as bad as the mother.
Underneath the bush on my front porch. So grandmother gets supervised visits.
Grandmother's
Anytime
also
she
a
wants
drunk.
to see, any weekend she wants to come see him. I actually had grandmother at my house last weekend for the first time. I do not agree to grandmother being the supervisor.
No.
If she wants to use her sister,
If grandmother's gonna be just as much of being under the influence as the mom, then no, the grandmother's not a good supervisor.
her grandmother's got a rap sheet longer than mine. Okay, and I got a rap sheet, sir. Okay. That's just honest.
I get the general gist that the sister's not going to cooperate. So is there somebody else besides grandmother or sister?
Aunt, if she wanted to use her aunt, her mom's sister, I can't remember her name. What's the aunt's name, Kelly?
Jacqueline.
Miss Jackie. I would be more than happy if Miss Jackie wants to agree to do it. I will be more than happy to let Miss Jackie.
See, this father seems reasonable. He seems like
Miss
he
Chapman,
just wants
did you have a question
to stay in recovery.
My mother has no record. I was just gonna say that, but when would the to change it like to overnight? If I were to get clean, like who would be like to describe? Would you have to come back to court to file an appeal, or to file how would we come back to court in front of you or another judge?
File a motion to modify the order and set up a hearing and notify Mr. Manuel, and so there's gonna be a whole court process, and not just
a wave of a wand and you get visitation.
And then on the drug screening, where do I get the do I go to like a lab, or like do I go take a home drug test there at the visitation, like whenever I'm picking him up, or something like that?
What?
Or
you need to go to a lab, because we're not going to believe if you go do it on
right.
We're not going to believe that you're the one that took the exam. Okay, so
right, like a home drug test, really? No, dude.
To be able to look at your results.
Go to a lab. What the fuck?
Okay, so I'm gonna change the supervisor to Miss Briggs.
What the fuck?
That doesn't mean that the grandmother can't go to the visitation, but again, hold on. Again, if anybody's drunk or high, including the grandmother or Miss Briggs or Miss Chapman, visitation doesn't happen. Because the whole point of having a supervisor, number one, is that they're coherent
Yeah.
and understand what's going on, and they can be
You
a
can't have
supervisor.
a drunk supervisor.
And if you'd have somebody
It
that
doesn't
isn't,
work that way.
then that's not going to help. That's going to make things worse, and it can make everything worse. So everybody that's going to go needs to be sober and clean. Does that make sense, Miss Chapman?
Absolutely. I have no desire to be using it for my child. I have no use for my kid drunk or
You
high.
couldn't even say that
Well,
without
everybody needs to
stuttering.
happen.
Absolutely. I have no desire to be using it for my child.
Dude, I could, you couldn't
no use for
even
my kid
say
drunk or
that
high.
properly.
Well, everybody needs to be clean.
Not correct. I agree with that.
Okay.
You're not.
All right.
Wow.
Then,
Okay.
Miss Nat, did you have any questions before I let you go?
Yes, I just want to confirm you said that Miss Chapman needs to give a 48-hour notice to father if she's gonna exercise her visit.
Yes. So,
Okay.
but Thursday,
Thursday.
I need you to know by Thursday because Mr. Manuel needs to make plans. And I know, I think I heard in your testimony that you weren't too sure how often you could go. I understand, like, obviously, the drive from Dallas to Houston is not an easy drive. Let's say it's not like you're just going down the street. So I would think you would plan ahead in advance. So by, like, let's say Thursday night, text Mr. Manuel, call him, email him something, say, hey, I'm planning to come down. You can always do that sooner. So if it's Monday or whatever, you can definitely do that. But I don't want Mr. Manuel to be waiting on Saturday at 1:00 for you to come, and he knows you're not going to come, and he's got other things he wants to do, and maybe the child has something else they want to do, and so that's why I want that to happen there, so that we all are on the same page, and we can make sure that happens. I'm not designating which Saturday of the month,
Just
that
any
it'd be
Saturday.
on Saturdays. So that
This judge is not like this. This doesn't seem like an unfair custody case. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom and refill my coffee, and then we're going to look at a couple more videos. So let me hit the be right back screen and the mute button, and we'll put some music on, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to have it on solo cam while I pop up the next thing. Alright, let's look at a Code Blue Cam thing where it says the absolute worst way to apply for a job.
In April 2023, police were dispatched to a motel after receiving an exposure complaint in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Of course it's
According
La
to video
Crosse.
surveillance, a
always La
32-year-old
Crosse.
male named Ronald had entered the motel at the front desk and asked for an application. When the female
Oh,
staff
shit,
member
my phone.
returned with an application, she found Ronald kneeling with his lower body exposed, engaging in inappropriate crap. The staff member provided police with the last known direction Ronald had gone, but it should be noted that officers were well acquainted with Ronald and his extensive record of violent encounters
Of
with law
course they were
enforcement.
well acquainted with Ronald.
Your time now! Leave me alone!
Ronald, you need to stop.
I told
Ronald, you need to stop.
Yeah, Ronald, stop it.
What did I f***ing do
Hey,
to do
they've
this? I
tased
didn't even
him.
break the law! Loosen it! The devil's inside of you, and I can't wait till God f***s with you. Because if it's me, I'm
Whoa,
a piece of little
hello.
bitch.
While checking the area, an
The
officer
devil's
observed a man
inside you and I
walking who
can't
fit
wait
the
till
description
God
of the
fucks
suspect
with you.
provided.
10-4. I'll be getting
All
We're gonna
right,
pair
then.
right by the shop. Go black leather jacket, black hat. I think it might be. I don't know. He's got a beard. Looks like maybe Ronald. In the back. Sir, sir. Hey,
Looks like it might be Ronald. It's always Ronald.
you can just leave that there. That's fine. What's going on? Okay. Okay. What's your name? Okay. What happened over at Motel 6? What's that?
I'm not too aware.
You're not too aware?
I don't know what happened at Motel 6.
Were you over there?
That area, yeah.
Were you inside Motel 6?
Yes, I was. I got an
Okay.
application and everything.
Okay. What
I got
happened
an
with being on your
application so I
knees
could
and-
jerk it in front of the
What?
receptionist.
Get out of here.
That's the complaint that we received, Ronald.
Here, do me a favor.
What's that?
Take that back to them.
You can just hang on.
I don't want it.
I don't need it. Were you in the lobby?
No, man.
Okay.
Were you
That's
masturbating in the
complaint that we
lobby?
received, Ronald. It's not a huge thing.
That's just
Okay.
weird as
It's
why,
not,
why would
it
why
is
would-
weird as
They
fuck.
said that you got on your knees and were.
You're right.
Would it be on video at all?
No.
So you weren't at all?
Me being down on my knees, yeah, fixing my fucking shoe.
Why would
Because
you
I got
be
a
on your
bracelet on.
knees to fix
Okay.
your shoe?
A monitor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the f ever?
Well, we can figure this out. It's
Can
not.
you walk with me to the garbage can?
We'll take care of it. Yeah. We'll take care of it.
Listen, I'm on an ankle bracelet,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Instead of wasting my life, because I just got the f out of jail and I'm tired of you
Okay.
f***ing people.
Okay.
And the way like my life.
Oh,
has been
you're
getting
tired
ran
of them.
Garbage.
Well,
I got
stop
released from jail.
jerking
I
it
was there.
in
I
the
was
fucking
arrested again.
hotel
I
lobby
had to sit
then,
over
dude.
the weekend, and then I was released again on Monday, so I was
Okay.
in jail for no fucking reason.
Okay.
You know, my life is being played with.
Okay. You know.
I get it. It's a complaint. You got to do your
Yep,
job. You're part of
yep,
it.
that's
but
exactly
can you do
it,
me a
Ron.
favor?
What's
I'm
that?
gonna walk to the ABVI. I have a bracelet on. I ain't running from nobody. There ain't nothing
Ron,
to fucking look forward to.
I'm gonna be honest, okay? I don't want to be a problem.
So just
I don't.
let me go.
But
No, you can't. No, dude. They've been called. They have to investigate. No.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
but you
can't
can
right
because
now.
I'm not under arrest.
You're
And then-
being detained.
You're being
right now
detained,
what?
though.
for the complaint that we received. That
So a complaint. Well, I think that you're harassing me,
Well,
and I believe that
I'm
Well,
sorry
she
that
she's
you-
is
not.
actually what law would that be? She's lying. That's pissing me off.
Well,
Wait,
that's something
wait.
that-
I think you're breaking the law, but I don't know what law I think it is. Could you help me out there, officer? What law is it that you're breaking?
that if you want to file a complaint, you can. Okay.
Right. So will she be held?
I'll look into it because we're gonna get the video.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that right now, what the f would the charge be? What is she doing?
Indecent
It would be
exposure.
slandering me.
Well, for her making a complaint against you.
Yeah, and I gotta be held here. I can't walk here. I'm on a bracelet. Like, I'm not under arrest. You guys are fucking wasting my time. This is
I'm
bullshit.
not. I
You are.
apologize. You know
if
what?
you apologize, you wouldn't
I'm
sit here and
not.
tell me that I'm being fucking detained, and then you won't go detain
Wait,
her
if you apologized, you wouldn't tell me I was being detained? How does that work?
for falsifying
You can
information.
I'll look into
apologize
it,
and
Ron.
Why don't you
still
go look
detain
into it? I'm on a
somebody.
bracelet.
will.
You'll
I
find
get
me.
it. Well,
I don't
that's-
run and I don't hide from nobody.
Well,
I ain't got shit to run and hide from. You motherfuckers You're a joke.
Well,
you're a
well
joke
then.
I'm
because
sorry
you're
you
a
feel that
hypocrite.
way.
You're a liar, and so is she. And now I'm
Ron,
sitting here,
you
and
know
more of my
what, to be
life.
honest
So are you, and so
Ron,
is
you
she.
walked right past me. You know I didn't even make contact with
I don't.
her.
I don't.
I
even
took
care.
the complaint from
You
the
took
dispatch.
the complaint, and I can't even leave.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the f you're
Yeah,
looking for.
558. Could
You don't even know what
step
you're
the
looking for.
officers up for me,
This is
please?
sick,
Getting more
man. You guys are dumb as a.
escalated here.
How much more of my life do you want to just waste? How much more of my life do you want to?
Yes,
How
it's
much more of my
all
life do you
their
wanna
fault
ruin?
that your
And if
life
you don't
is
want to, then you
wasted
wouldn't.
because you
It's
were
that
in
simple.
jail. Yes,
Ron,
yes.
you don't want to make this more
Then
than
shut
it
up and
is.
don't talk.
Okay.
Wait till the video comes.
Yeah. I've got some distance here between he and I.
I get a paycheck for all this life that you guys keep taking from me. It's almost like false
No,
imprisonment.
that's not how that
Like,
works,
We'll
dude.
figure it out, Ron.
Yeah, we'll figure
You,
it out.
you,
Yeah, on my
you
time.
make
It's
the
my
bad
life. You're doing your
choices,
job.
then.
My time's getting wasted.
Well,
You're the problem.
I do. I do, Ron. I just
No,
have.
you don't.
Well, just hang tight here, okay?
Oh, yeah, what else am I gonna do? Leave and have you act like a
No, I don't.
trying to leave?
I'm just asking.
Waste my life. Go ahead, have fun. I'll get you a box of donuts for it too when I get my.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, we're just gonna wait until they get the information.
Here we go with the box of donuts
No,
comment.
just hang tight here. Why don't you let me call her? If he's just standing here, he said he's not going anywhere. He punched the wall. He's escalated as I want to talk to him more. Hey, can you tell me what happened today?
Yep, I'm working the front desk, and the guy came up. He had a cup of coffee. He came to the desk and he asked me
Very
if there was any
smokery
voucher
person.
programs that would help with stays at motels. And then he said, "Are you guys hiring?" And I said, "Not at the moment, but you can fill out an application." He asked me for an application. I grabbed an application, which was our last one, so I came back into my back office to make a copy of it. I walked out to give it to him, and our door that leads right behind our front desk was open. He was kneeling down like he was tying his shoe, and he had his penis in his hand outside of his jeans, stroking it. And I looked at him and I said, no, slammed the door in his face, and he said, oh, no. And I was like, no. And he walked down our hallway and then walked across.
Wait, he was like, oh, no? No? Really? You're sure? No? You don't want us? No? No? Really? Dude, what the fuck, Ronald?
Okay. And then I called you guys.
All right. If he's identified, do you want to pursue charges against him?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I have camera footage. I can go back for you guys.
Okay.
And everything.
All right. That sounds good.
Camera
Due to
footage.
Ronald's history of violence, increased agitation, and the ability to easily track him through his ankle monitor, it was decided to postpone his arrest for safety reasons and issue a warrant.
Yeah, better idea. You don't want to have the two female officers trying to arrest this guy.
Comply and just wants to run away. I'm not even gonna
That's a bad idea.
He's on ankle monitor. I'm not going to fight with him. He's hot. He's heated. I'm just going to simply tell him and see if he'll cooperate. If he doesn't, I'm not going to fight with him, and we'll deal with him later when he's not. So Ron, I did give them a call, okay, on the phone. That was what I was doing, okay? And what I explained to you is actually what she said.
Right.
Okay, so I am going to take you into custody.
No.
Okay, Ron, we're not going to fight. Ron, just
we are.
let me just
You take me
explain.
to-
Oh, we are gonna fight. Oh, okay. He literally said it. We are gonna fight. All right
Let me
then.
explain.
We are going to fight with the
Ron, you're
female
not free to
cop.
go. 58 to 72. We're not going to fight with him. We'll deal with him later. He's got an ankle monitor on. We're not going to fight. He's just going to walk away. Ron, you're not free to go.
I don't care. You're not free to arrest me on bullshit.
Ron, we'll deal with you later.
All right then.
Deal with me later. It's gonna be the same.
Are you on?
Skulls.
Are you on probation, Ron?
Skulls. Don't
Yes, I'm on probation.
Wow. I will fuck your skulls. Don't fuck with me.
Are you on?
skulls.
Are you on probation, Ron?
Skulls. Don't
Yes, I'm on
Oh, bust your skulls.
Are you on?
Don't fuck with
Are
me.
you on probation, Ron?
skulls. Don't
Yes, I'm on probation.
Ron, I'll be in contact with your agent.
You trying to arrest me on some horse? You no, man. Some bitch. Some phone call. Some phony ass shit. And now she's gonna take me in. You're gonna take me in because said something? I'm saying you're harassing me. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 officers harassing me. I want that reported, mother.
Dude. Calm down. Maybe
Ron
you shouldn't have
does not
jerked
want to
it.
comply. Is just getting more escalated due to his past history and violence. We are not going to attempt to
Hey, a
take him into
shithawk.
custody, but we will have charges on him. Yeah, man.
that activity usual
I've never
for?
had him for that myself, but I'm not gonna fight with him again. We fight with him all the time.
Nobody at the hotel got hurt or
No,
anything
no.
like that, so
No, it's not
kind
emergent.
of the
Yeah.
pick your battles type situation.
Yeah.
So
58, could you put Ron's probation agent's name and phone number on my header, please?
It was also known that he was currently out on 3 bonds from another county,
Wow.
along with one in La Crosse County, which
So
covered multiple cases.
He's got 4
Almost 14
bonds.
hours later,
Holy
Ronald's
shit.
time has come. Officers were able to pinpoint his GPS ankle bracelet near another motel, and they were sent to locate him.
Another
As one officer
motel.
was driving
Lovely.
in the parking lot,
Is
he
he
thought
stroking
he
it
spotted
in this
Ronald
one?
in the lobby. Upon turning around and entering, Ronald was no longer there.
You see him in there?
He's in the lobby. Should be right around the corner.
No, he's gone now.
Where'd he just go? Where'd he go?
He vanished. He's a ninja.
April, where'd he go?
I don't know. He
He's up top.
threw a smoke bomb and he vanished.
Did he hop in a room?
I don't know, he's not up here. Coach, yeah, someone go to the back.
He's in there somewhere.
She said he came up here.
He said upstairs, but she thinks down here. She thinks bathroom.
What's up, dude?
Now it's playing find the.
Someone up there.
It's
I'll
a game of hide and seek.
You didn't see where he
Not
went?
the game
I'm not
of
gonna say
hide and seek you want to play though.
Okay. He's got some stuff we have behind.
You don't want to play
I'll
hide and
think
seek with the
it's all
police.
up front.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
If we do go, you go taser. If we get to that point, I'll go ahead.
Tase him if we can. Yeah, no shit. This guy seems a little bit insane.
In a room. He must know somebody. So he's probably dipping somewhere. Who's that guy in the front lobby?
Where'd the dude go? Where'd that guy go? What did he say when he saw me? Did he say anything?
Not too much.
They're not being very helpful.
Is this a right here?
Those
In the lobby?
motel employees.
You got some stuff you gotta take care of.
Did you watch the cameras?
Do it right now.
He's not back here.
He's gotta be there somewhere. He can't have just left that quickly.
She said he went downstairs. Then he told me he went upstairs. She said, go check the bathroom. It's wide open. I mean, I turned around. I saw him. He saw me. I told him.
Was he just sitting there, standing there?
He's sitting. I talked to that guy. He's like, oh, the cops. And he ran upstairs. I give it too much, but he's upstairs somewhere. Could be anything.
If he saw you, he's not there.
He's upstairs somewhere.
Great, now he's hiding upstairs.
Just get out of here. Okay.
Hide. So now you've got to go through all the
Look, you out
rooms.
the back door. He was wearing like a plaid, white and black flannel with his big old beard.
After searching the building,
A big
police
beard,
located him
good.
in the parking lot,
Ah!
appearing ready to throw hands.
About earlier. I'm out with Ronald. You kind of allowed you north loud.
I haven't been out in an hour.
Yeah, I know.
About earlier.
Well, I wasn't working, so I gotta look at the report quick. Where you going? He's walking back to the cell plot. He's got like a brown Carhartt jacket on, a black knit hat.
Of course he's wearing Carhartt shit.
Ronald, take a deep breath for me.
What'd I do now?
It's from.
You just got a probation warrant, Ron. Come on. Just calm down. Ron, don't square up.
Get the f away from
Don't
square up.
square
You're gonna
up.
get tased, buddy.
Come on. Why do people have to act like this? I don't understand. Why is my phone being an idiot? There we go.
And tase me.
Come on.
I don't know why you want to do it. What do I
Then
got
tase
for?
me. Oh, of course.
Probation for what? I haven't done nothing wrong, man.
Just take a deep breath, dude.
You
Come on, calm down.
No, dude. You got a probation warrant.
You don't need to get extra.
You
charges.
get a
I
probation.
did extra
What
charges,
the
man. Y'all
fuck?
wasted my life.
None of that makes any sense.
Come on.
How do people function like this?
Ron, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
You really want
Ron.
to do this?
Yeah, put the guns down. You're under arrest. Get on the ground now or you're getting it.
Get on the ground. Face down. Put your hands behind your back.
Stop slamming me.
Okay, then put your hands behind your back. I got his head. I got his head.
Stop slamming
Hands
me.
behind your back now, Ronald.
Yeah, whenever you don't slam me.
We won't resist arrest.
I'm not resisting, you stupid.
You are the very definition of resisting arrest, my dude.
Calm down.
You ain't shit.
Stop. It's fine.
you. I didn't even do nothing wrong, man. Y'all keep arresting me.
Ron, just let me get this on. So
No, you're the fucking
relax.
Go hurt me. Go ahead, hurt me.
We don't want to
Go ahead
hurt
and
you.
stop being a and act like you're gonna. You.
Wow.
For nothing, man. Y'all some fucking Why don't you want to go?
Did he just
one-on-one,
go, Oh my god, he did! He literally made a noise you would expect a 6-year-old to do.
Why don't you want to go one-on-one, man? Why don't you want to square up, you little
Wow.
Get this fucking jacket. Get this jacket.
Get my leg,
Get the
dude.
sleeve. Get his jacket.
Got it?
Step back for me. Nate, back up. Back. 18 morning custody.
Y'all niggas, man, hurry up and handle your business. Don't worry about other shit. Y'all gay as
You okay?
No, you're arresting me, you for nothing.
This is probation.
Man, you go ahead, keep. Go ahead. Hurt me, you little hurt me.
Wow.
I'm not resisting, you stupid bitch. I'm already arrested.
Ron, it's
You're
over.
a fucking idiot.
Resisting.
You're dumb as
Ron, it's
How am I resisting, you retard? I'm already handcuffed.
Yeah, by the way you're acting right now, you retard.
Get ignorant. Get the f*** off me.
Ron, it's over.
Put me in the back of the car then.
Okay, bring him
Get
in.
the f*** off me.
If you stop yelling.
You.
We
I'm
gotta
gonna
search
scream, dog. You.
We gotta search you for you.
You arrest me for some.
I'm gonna scream! Ah!
You. Group of
Will you stand up so we can get you in the car?
I can't because your f***ing charges on my legs.
But when we get up.
Get the f*** off me.
No, when you calm down.
No, I'm gonna be pissed the whole time, stupid.
You gotta calm down.
I'm pissed all the time, stupid.
Oh, man.
Alright? Someone got a bag they can grab. Ron, you got any weapons on you? Ron, do you have anything in your
Just
pocket?
do your job. Search
They
me.
are doing
You
their
quit asking me
job.
questions.
That's gonna poke or stick us.
Quit asking me questions and do your job, you f***.
That's what we're doing.
Then shut the f*** up talking to
Part
me.
of my job.
Don't talk to me. That ain't your job.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Roll the other side around so I can search this side quick, and then we'll get you out.
Dude, those are my legs.
Alright.
Yes, dear, we know. They're attached to you.
We can go to mine.
Most people's legs are attached to them.
Check your head, quick. Alright. You alright? Breathe.
No, man.
I know, just
We need
stop
just
yelling.
breathe. How about you get arrested, dog? For dumb shit. 3, 4, 5 times a
How about
week,
you
not
don't
even a
stroke
week.
it in the hotel
No,
lobby
it
and
is
you
not your
won't
fault.
get
Your head's
arrested
not
for
on me.
dumb
Well,
shit?
you're not the one that threw handcuffs on me. It is your fault. F*** you.
It's probation.
Man, y'all are dumb as a dog.
What the dude?
Poor cops. They're just like, why?
Right?
Why
No,
do we
I'm
have
fine.
to
I mean,
do
that's
this?
confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are okay? Yep. Did he obviously
He
resist?
squared up and kind of was hopping all the way down, trying to keep from us surrounding him, and then we drew tasers on him, and he complied to his knees, and then when we went to grab him, he kind of fought, but he
I
was...
think they had resisting earlier.
They had resisting on there.
So,
Yeah,
well,
so-
this would be a separate incident with separate
Yeah.
resisting and then bail jumping charges.
Yeah, he definitely resisted. We told him to stop. He definitely squared up and was
Yeah,
kind
he
of
doesn't.
running. So.
With his violent history, like,
So we'll do an ATL today.
yep, charge
I'll do charges on the
resisting, and then
ATL.
bail jumpings, and then charge from our.
I can do one of them. I can take care of this.
Good work, fellas.
Y'all ain't charging me, are you? That'll be bullshit. That's an illegitimate charge.
What'd you say?
Y'all ain't charging me, are you? Because that would be an illegitimate
Well,
charge.
you have charges
No,
from earlier
it
today
wouldn't.
with that whole thing.
With what? I didn't even do nothing today.
Well, the officers tried to stop you and you walked away and stuff.
No!
It's a different officer's
Yeah.
case. That's all I know. That's from earlier today. That's why we were that
You
in the
told me I could walk away.
Ron, you're not free to go. Ron, you're not free
You're
to go.
not free to
I
go.
couldn't have they would have done exactly what y'all did.
Well, let me read the
I don't
report.
want to hear it. It's dumb. It's horse shit, man. Y'all are fucking with me, dude.
Horse shit is dumb? I thought it was just
I
horse
thought it was
shit.
a probation warrant. Now it's not. Now it's
No,
other shit.
you
Like,
all-
what
you
the
all have a-
ever, dog.
you have a-
Y'all are dumb. You don't even make sense.
You have a probation
You speak
warrant.
lies.
No, you have a
If you're
probation
gonna
warrant.
You
tell the
speak
truth,
lies.
You ain't gonna because you haven't yet.
You
I
are a
promise-
serpent and you
try, man.
speak
I
lies.
promise you have a
I
probation
promise you
warrant.
you're a fucking liar. You just proved yourself to be a liar.
Are you gonna be good with the jail staff so you don't have to get like put back and stuff, or you want to just go right back?
I don't need to go right back, man.
Okay, all right,
Man,
perfect.
I hope you're grateful that is my life and not yours, dog. Y'all some motherfuckers, dude.
I'm sorry, Ron.
No, you're not sorry, dude. If you were sorry, you motherfuckers wouldn't be doing this shit. Y'all are scummy as
Again with that, why is it that people don't understand the concept of being apologized to because of the situation, but still the situation has to happen?
Hey guys, he said it'll be good for you guys.
It's not you.
No, he fought with us some, but he said he'd do what you guys need him to do.
Ronnie was charged with 2 counts of felony bail jumping, misdemeanor counts of lewd and lascivious behavior in public, resisting, obstructing an officer, and disorderly conduct. Every charge was a repeater.
Jesus Christ, even the lewd and lascivious behavior? Holy shit!
He was eventually released on a $1,000 signature bond.
That's insane! Every charge was a repeat offender. Holy fuck. That is nuts. That's absolutely insane. I cannot believe that. Every single charge was a repeat offender. That boggles my mind. Even the lewd and lascivious behavior. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's mind-boggling to me. I don't understand people like that. Okay. What shall we do next? We've been live for an hour and a half. So, I think now we're going to I'm going to pop the Twitch over for a sec. I'm going to change the category for a bit. Oh. Okay. And we are going to take the earbuds out for now. And we'll go over here. And we'll put up... Oh, what the hell was that noise? I will be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, we're gonna switch to gaming for a bit. Yeah, I think the 10 o'clock time slot for streaming is good. Okay.
PS5. Mortal. Mortal Kombat 1.
In a dog.
Mortal Kombat 1. Campaign. Story.
Okay.
Find your way through a cinematic story. Cross
Let's get
button
to the
confirm.
chat over on Twitch.
Left and right button, select campaign mode. Up and down button, change category. Touchpad button, open combat card.
Alright.
Versus. Online. Retreat. Ranked. Combat League. Compete in ranked matches and earn season. Searching for match.
Alright.
Versus ranked. Circle button,
So,
cancel.
this season, I seem to be doing pretty well. Let's see if I can keep my win streak going.
Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection. Cross button, accept. Opponent found. Wireless connection.
Beware.
Round 1. Fight.
Smoke? Oh, shit. Okay. So he's only gonna do... He's only gonna do down back 4, it seems. Fuck! Shit. Oh, he has Striker, okay.
Watch your back. Round 2. Fight.
No good.
Okay. He's doing that full string? Wow, okay. This person is learning smoke. That's why I'm falling for all these things, because he's doing the full strings. I'm not used to it.
Smoke wins.
I gotta get in and not let him,
Next.
not let him connect anything here.
Round 1. Fight.
Really?
No good.
There we go.
Intro wins.
That's better.
I will finish you. Round 2. Fight.
Not enough.
Back throw. Forward throw. What the fuck?
Smoke wins.
Why is my back forward 2 not happening?
I am the hunter.
Final round. Fight.
One more.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Smoke throws bombs at his feet, dashing in and out of smoke clouds as he slices off his victim's arms. He punctures their throat, then jams a grenade in their mouth. It disintegrates their jaw.
They do need to add more fatalities and brutalities, though.
Smoke wins.
1 reward. Next opponent. MB_John_Wixky has left this.
Oh my god. John Wixky. MB John Wixky.
Searching for match.
Cringe as fuck.
Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection. Cross button accept. Opponent found. Wireless connection.
Hello. There we go.
Entire village.
Another smoke? God damn it.
Fight.
Ashra wins.
Haha.
I will purge all evil.
Round 2. Fight.
Smoke wins.
Jesus Christ.
I won't make this easy.
Final round. Fight.
Another. One more.
Oh my god.
Finish her.
Really?
Smoke darts through grey smoke clouds to slice off his victim's limbs. A red line blooms across their cheeks, and
Some
smoke
of
kicks
these
them to
people,
reveal their
man.
head has been sliced in half.
Fatality. Smoke wins.
Literally forward
Next.
forward 4 and down back 4. That's all they were doing.
Round 1. Fight.
Smoke wins.
Oh my
Smoke
god.
wins.
Why are my buttons not fucking
Round 2.
happening?
Fight.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Finish her.
Why do you people even play?
Smoke wins.
How is that fun? To win like that? Like, doesn't it feel good to actually land a combo instead of just pushing one
Next
button?
opponent. Player
Wait, really? You actually want a friendly rematch?
Octon 08300 has left.
I was gonna say,
Find a new
no.
Retreat. Searching for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection. Cross button accept.
Like, anytime I
Circle
would
button
block,
decline.
nothing would come out afterwards. It was like there was just the tiniest bit of delay.
Opponent found. Wireless connection.
Your former sisters have been spotted in Earthrealm.
Raiden.
Rest assured.
Okay.
I will drive them.
Round 1. Fight.
How's he gonna play here? Oh, he's got Chameleon. Okay. Oh.
Raiden wins.
Oh, okay, so he's always gonna start low.
I must protect Earthrealm always.
Round 2. Fight.
Shit. Oh, shit. Come on! Yes!
Final round. Fight.
Oh!
Serena punches the victim airborne, then yanks them back with her tail to punch through their abdomen. Ashra impales the victim with a blade.
This isn't gonna kill, but it's gonna give me
She slashes with
a
her crest
good
as the knives pierce them.
lead on my life. Whew!
Finish him.
That was a good comeback on my part. that was whew! That 2-2 into fatal blow that saved me.
Next match. Cross button confirm. Up and down button. Navigate.
That saved me. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Raven wins.
Fuck.
Ready for another round?
Round 2. Fight.
Fuck! Raiden is so hard to fuck because his lows and then they jump into overheads. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Raven wins.
Ready to end this?
Round 2. Fight. Finish her.
Good morning, Kinchi76.
Raiden wins.
I'm on PS5. The new patch, I'm liking it now that there's crossplay. I'm finding there's a lot more I'm finding the dumbass players are increasing a lot more now, but
next opponent. Are you sure you?
That Raiden was good though.
Searching for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I'm running on PS5, streaming through my computer with my capture
match.
card.
Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection. Cross button.
I would like to win a
Opponent
couple
found.
matches because my win
Wireless
streak is
connection.
now going down badly from last night.
You're turning down the Shirai Ryu?
I've formed my own clan, the Order of Light.
Scorpion. Okay, block mid. That didn't happen the way I wanted it to.
Ashra wins. Ashra wins.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, how did that... Ah!
Finish him.
That's better. That's how I know I can play.
2 rewards. Connect projectiles.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, forward throw. Oh, another forward throw. Oh.
Scorpion
no
wins.
breaker for me.
Scorpion wins. Scorpion wins.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh. Good combo. Oh shit. Now I don't have breaker and he's gonna do it again. Shit. Oh!
Finish her.
Game 3, guys. Game 3.
Scorpion wins.
What? Next match.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Ah! Fuck! I wasn't blocking low fast enough. Oh shit. Shit.
Scorpion wins.
Fuck.
Do not start a war.
Round
Cannot
2.
win.
Fight.
Fuck! Fuck! Armor break, armor break, armor break, please! Fuck! Oh no!
Brutality. Scorpion wins.
Oh god, really? I've heard the
Next
costumes
opponent.
look a little bit weird.
Jode_Arise has left the session. Find a new opponent.
I've
Cross
definitely
button.
heard the screen
Yes.
the
Circle button.
the skins look weird.
Retreat. Searching for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wired connection. Cross button accept.
Hey, a wired
Circle
connection.
button decline.
Hello? Hello? Person? Why have you not pushed X?
Searching for match. Versus ranked. Circle button cancel. Connecting match. Versus ranked. Opponent found. Wireless connection.
Alright.
Cross button accept.
I guess we don't get to play with the person on the wired connection. Oh well.
Opponent found. Wireless connection.
Here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Who is this now? Oh, is this Quan Chi? Yeah, it is. Too far away.
Ashra wins.
There we go.
Pay for your sins.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit.
Quan Kai wins.
Whatever it takes.
Final round. Fight.
Shit. Shit. Oh no. Yes! I did it! I thought I was gonna lose. That Quan Chi had some good combos.
Ashra wins.
2 rewards. Daily quests. 500 coins. Currency. Left and right button. Next.
Okay.
Free my sisters of your
Round 1. Fight.
summer break.
Ashra wins.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Ah!
Your soul is in my hand. Final round. Fight.
Oh dear. Shit. Yes. Oh no, she broke.
Finish her.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad.
Wins.
Holy crap.
All rewards.
That's
Ton of time
insane.
attacks.
That's insane, Kenshi. That's nuts.
Next match. Cross button confirm.
Round 1. Fight.
Fuck. Shit, come on.
One time.
Oh
wins.
my god.
Whatever it takes.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah. There we go.
Ashra wins.
There we go.
And they call me a demon.
Final round. Fight. T. Quan Chi wins.
Ugh. Well, tomorrow I think we'll do better. Because I am having some stomach issues. That's why I keep disappearing. So I think I'm going to end it here.
84 has left the
And
session.
I'll be
Cross
back
button.
tomorrow. I'm gonna stick with the
Okay.
10 o'clock a.m.
Find a
time
new
slot.
opponent.
And we'll do a
Cross button.
variety stuff.
Yes.
And so tomorrow, look for question period to be first up on the docket. Because that's gonna happen this afternoon.
Searching for.
So I'll bring that to the table first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll cover that. I hope you guys
Combat League.
enjoyed this kind of
Competent
variety
ranked
that I'm
matches
doing,
earn
and I
seasonal
will see you
rewards.
guys
Season
later
of
on.
interest.
I hope you guys have a wonderful
42
rest
days.
of your Monday.
Cross button
Thank you
confirm.
for watching, and I will
Left
see
and
you
right button.
later
Select
on.
rank mode. Up and down button. Change category. Options button. Change team.